Like I said earlier, Spicer Hits has some other undertones that breaks down into several thousands and millions of agenda. But the main agenda is hinged on Spicer Heat. Now, Spicer Heat is starting with security, power, infrastructure, anti-corruption, economy, restructure, health, education, agriculture, transportation, and tourism. These are the main structure of the agenda for AAC, African Action Congress Political Party, headed by Omoyele Sowore, the presidential candidate. Now, I made mention of this so that people will know that Omoyele Sowore, he's not playing. And he has a different standard when it comes to politicking. Okay? And I tell you what, he's going to start breaking the ground from day one. He has said it. He's going to turn Nigeria into a construction site. What does that mean is that many things that are supposed to be in place, like a housing, infrastructure, and whatever, roads, networks, and the new railroad tracks, that is going to start doing all this from day one. And don't dare say there's no money in Nigeria. If so many could steal so much money from the Nigerian coffers, then there's money in Nigeria. If General Olusegun Obasanjo could create 50 individuals who becomes billionaires in terms of dollars in Nigeria, where does that money come from? The money does not belong to General Olusegun Obasanjo. The money belongs to Nigeria. Okay? So, if over $16 billion was earmarked for power during the period of General Olusegun Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan and the late Yaradua, and we do not have consistent power up until now, then that money is hanging somewhere. Now, remember, the NEPA, the Nigeria Electric Power Authority was sold. Okay, so we're not supposed to be paying money to these vendors, but they still pay money to these vendors, and yet there's darkness in Nigeria. People can't even charge their phone. People can't even have consistent power to iron their clothes, to cook food.